Alrighty! Hello, people out there in the podcast and streaming world. We are the Techie and Talon show. This is the Disney Plus recap show. I have finally gotten around to finishing episode 4
Finally.
of Falcon The Winter Soilder. We were supposed to do this last night, but
Yeah, you didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it, and I had good reason. There was a lot of crap going on in my neighborhood yesterday.
When you told me about that, I was just like, what? So, for those people who do not know, I messaged Techie last night wondering, hey, what's going on with the Disney recap show? Then he messaged me saying, hey, I've only just got home now, and I haven't watched it yet. Turns out there was a siege in my neighborhood. And I'm like, oh, what? A siege? And I'm like, what do you mean by siege? Like, oh, some guy was holding his family inside a house. And I'm looking at my text box where he sent that message. I'm like, is this a joke? What?
Yeah.
That happened.
That happened yesterday. So, this is why we are on the show now.
And then you messaged me early today. You messaged me about a couple hours ago. You're like, I just watched the episode. And I'm like, and he's like, oh my God.
Oh my God. Let's do a show tonight. I need to talk about it. So let's get into it. What do you think? What were your first initial thoughts?
Pardon my swearing, but fuck.
Yeah. And don't pardon the swearing at all, dude. This is an explicit show. So.
Yeah, it is an explicit show. I keep forgetting about that, but I'm too nice, okay? I'm too nice.
You're too nice. You're too nice. You're too nice.
But Jesus Christ, John Walker is an absolute dick.
I don't think he's a dick.
I think he's a horrible man.
I think he's a fucking nutcase more than anything.
I think he is losing it because
you can tell he's losing it.
Yeah, you can tell. Like, look what he did.
See it in the eyes. And I have to bring this up. Because I've been seeing it around on Facebook for a while now. To the people out there that are giving the actor death threats, fuck off.
Yeah,
he does not deserve that.
It's a character.
Portraying a character, and if you don't like it, I'm sorry. Then go fuck off. Like, go away, never return. Don't ever watch this shit again. I have to put that out there now. I'm pissed off about it because it's another fucking fandom that does the exact same shit.
They did the exact same thing to Elizabeth Olsen around a time when Chadwick passed away because she hadn't posted a message about Chadwick's passing. Chadwick passed away. I know, she was grieving, so she wants to be left alone. And see, the thing is, Wyatt Russell, he's a great actor. He is portraying a character. He's portraying John Walker. He's portraying U.S. agent.
And he is doing it flawlessly.
He's doing a really good job. And the thing is, you're not meant to like the character. You're meant to hate the character because he's not Captain America. I really hate it when he introduced himself. Steve never did that. He's like, John Walker, Captain America. I'm like, I just want to like listen close, like, no. No. You're not Captain America. Like when Steve introduced, do you reckon if Steve Rogers ever did that, we'd have that connection with him?
I mean, I don't know. It would be kind of cool, I think, because it's a different character. See, he's saying it in a cocky way more than anything.
Yeah, but
whereas
John Walker,
I reckon if Steve did it, it would be a completely different reason and different way that he would say it.
He'd be like, someone like asking me, "Who are you?" And I'm like, Captain America.
Yeah,
I like how people call him Cap. He is Cap.
Yeah. He is Cap.
He is Cap. Yeah, and I don't like how people call John Walker Cap because he's not Cap. And also, you notice as well with the outfit, there's no white on the outfit.
There kind of is. It's only on the headpiece.
It's silver.
What, the A?
The A is silver.
Is it?
Yes. I saw an up-close photo of it from behind the scenes. I saw it on TikTok. It's silver. There's no white.
We'll get to something to do behind the scenes on TikTok later.
Yeah, but what do you want to do? Do you want to make this non-spoiler first and then we jump into spoilers, or do you want to dive straight in?
Dude, we're diving in. It's been out since Friday.
Yeah, fair. All right, first and foremost, Wakandan showing up. They Oh, they make their presence known, man. They make their presence frigging known. And sorry about that. I just heard my phone go off.
So good.
I'm just I'm silent. Anyway, the Wakandan showing up. I have trouble pronouncing their name. The Dora Majava. Yeah, I'm not going to try and pronounce it. I'll probably butcher it. No, but the Wakandan guard, the Black Panther's personal guard, showing up. They're basically the Wakandan army, and they basically show up and they
are hunting Zemo majorly. They are.
Zemo
I don't think
T'Chaka.
They're not out to try and just capture him and arrest him.
To kill him.
They are there to fuck shit up and kill him.
Yeah, they are to kill him because look what he did. He killed King T'Chaka.
Yeah.
Thing is, he apologized to T'Challa. That's not enough. No, it's not enough. You killed their king. And, the fact is that Zemo did it to destabilize the Avengers. It's probably the worst thing because not only that, you now got an entire country coming for you. Now, the thing is, Zemo is a master of deception. He's a master of manipulation. He knows how to get away. And look what he did. He slipped away when they were fighting. I honestly think that if John Walker's Captain America wasn't there, I reckon they would have got him easily. I mean, look how they took down. And
I also want to point out too. And we'll get to. I'll talk about it now, but the scene with Sam and I don't. Carly, is that her name?
Carly, yeah, he's trying.
He almost had her, and then John Walker just comes barging in. If he held off another 5 minutes, it'd be the end of the show. We would have everything set in stone.
The thing that made me annoyed with Carly is the fact that she threatened Sam's family. That's what made me not like her. You don't do that.
Yeah, but in saying that though, they kind of did redeem that though. We're saying when he came back to her, he said, "You called my sister. That's not right. Is this how we're going to do it?" And she goes, "I didn't have any intention on hurting her."
But he didn't know that. You don't call someone's family. That's ridiculous. And the fact that she did that, even though Sam wants to help her. And the thing is, Carly's fucked up even more now because look at what she did.
Yeah.
And John Walker's not going to lie down for that. He's going to come for her. And now he's taking the super soldier serum.
In any form. In any form.
He's going to kill her.
He's out for the kill.
He's out for the kill. He's not Captain America. He's a cold-blooded killer. He's the perfect soldier. That's not what the serum is. Do you remember what
Yeah, I remember what he said.
The serum brings up everything that increases everything. So what's good becomes great and what's bad becomes worse. The same thing happened with Red Skull. He took it and he became worse. And this is exactly what's happening with John Walker.
With Walker, yeah.
Yeah. He's
bad. We'll get into that scene a little bit later on because
what do you want to talk about first?
It's a huge fucking.
Did you see that mid-season trailer they released? The mid-season trailer they released?
I haven't watched it yet because I only finished it not that long ago. So I haven't had the chance to watch the trailer yet. But at the same time, I kind of don't want to.
Yeah, I watched it. It doesn't really.
Considering we're only 2 episodes left.
It doesn't really spoil anything. The good thing about with Marvels with their trailers is they know how to keep everything hidden. Compared to any other trailers that I see, Marvel's the only ones that's been able to keep stuff hidden, and I like that because they did it with Infinity War.
I don't think it's just Marvel too. I think Star Wars, Lucasfilm's been doing that.
Yeah, true. I agree on that one.
Yeah.
But this episode was jam packed, full of just goodness. But I will admit one thing though.
I remember last week we were saying. I don't know how they're going to wrap this up in 3 more episodes.
I think we got a good idea how they're going to.
We've got to know. They are going full force now. If this week's episode that's coming, is at just over an hour. by like 1 minute. What are the last 2 episodes going to give us? How long are these last 2 episodes going to give us?
I really hope that they're long episodes.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I really hope so, because I'm all for it. Because this is a good series.
This is a good series.
Very good series.
It's and I keep saying this, it's completely different to WandaVision.
Yes, it's very different to WandaVision.
WandaVision had that Marvel tone, Marvel feeling, everything like that. This has got like little elements of Marvel placed into it. This is a completely different thing.
It's got huge. Very big Avengers like theme all over it, because technically Sam's still an Avenger. He's still an Avenger. Though the team is disbanded.
So is Bucky.
So is Bucky, yeah. So is Bucky.
Which that's the first time they kind of say that in the MCU, that Bucky is an Avenger.
He is an Avenger now, because Steve made him an Avenger.
Yeah.
He was an Avenger before the Avengers.
Yeah, he was.
He was. So then he disappeared for like 70 years while Steve was on ice. So the thing is, when Steve was on ice, Bucky was around killing people. And I really hate how people still blame him. Oh, dear. Is your Google mucking up?
Sorry.
You're all good. The thing is, people are still blaming Bucky for stuff that he had no idea, and that's what annoys me. I'm like, how would you feel?
For example, it was a lot of people still blame him for King T'Challa.
Yeah, and it's not his fault. He didn't do it. It was Zemo, and they proved that. Even Iron Man saw it. But the thing is, Iron Man probably still has a grudge against Bucky for what he did. But the thing is, Bucky didn't know. That's what I hate, why people are going after him saying, oh, he was a Winter Soldier, he killed people. Yeah, he didn't freaking know, because he was brainwashed by Hydra. He was brainwashed. They literally brainwashed him, and it was all before. It was from in the first Avenger, when he was captured by Hydra. They put those words in his head to build him up to basically join Hydra. They knew what they were going to do. The Russians fucking found him, and then they took him to Hydra, and they turned him into their weapon. And so the thing is with Bucky. Bucky is a super soldier. He technically is.
Yeah.
But not really, though. I don't think he had the serum that Steve had.
No, I don't think he did.
No, but the thing is, Bucky received so much training. He was put under ice and probably got
experimentation. We lost you there for a second. Can you repeat that?
Oh, sorry. My apologies. Okay. Let me just put my microphone a little bit closer here so you can hear me a bit better.
It was more of internet connection, I think.
Yeah. Let me just turn off my Wi-Fi on my phone. That usually helps. Give me a second. Okay, so when it comes to Bucky in this series, I really love him. I really do. I loved him more here than I loved him in Civil War and in Winter Soldier. Yeah. In Winter Soldier, more in First Avenger. I really liked him in First Avenger. He had a presence, but not a big one. He had a bigger presence.
I think in the First Avenger they were just subtly dropping the hints.
Yeah. When you meet him in Winter Soldier, you literally are terrified of him, because this guy has not failed a hit, not even once, unless you count Nick Fury. But yeah, that was set up. But he has not failed a hit once. Also, the guy can literally go toe to toe with Captain America. Yeah, no, the guy means business. Dead set. Yeah. He means business. And I mean, for God's sake, the best fucking fight scene to date is that highway fight between Cap and the Winter Soldier. The way that, because like the cool thing I love about the Winter Soldier, and I keep referencing the Winter Soldier because it is my favorite Marvel movie. I love that one. It's
my favorite movie too.
It's number one for me. Like, I love Endgame. Everyone, I fucking love Endgame. But this was the best one because you show Cap literally doing what he's supposed to do, saving the world, trying to stop Hydra. But instead, it's in the modern day. It's in the 21st century. And the crazy thing about it is you don't see Cap just, throwing punches like he did when he was in World War II. You see him learning more and more martial arts, learning how to fight, and using his skills. I mean, come on. Do you remember the boat sequence in the first part of that movie?
Mm.
And how good it was when he I love it when he's just, instead of just throwing his shield at people, he's throwing his shield and deflecting it off his legs. He literally is taking out multiple people with that shield, fighting. I love when he doesn't use a shield, puts it on, takes his helmet, and just goes hand to hand with another guy. Speaking of that guy fucking showed up again at the start of this series, which was really good.
It was really, really good.
It was kind of funny though. I laughed when he I thought he was gonna die, but he just jumped out of the helicopter. I'm like, you're lucky. Still, that was really cool. Also, I didn't ask you, what do you think of Sam's new uniform?
I didn't even pick up on that, really.
Really? It's new, dude. He wears an entire new costume.
I'm gonna have to have another look back at that one.
It is definitely Falcon inspired. It's hugely Falcon, and I really love Bucky's new uniform because it pays homage to his World War II type of outfit.
Yeah,
but I also really loved when we go to Madripoor, where we see Shankar for the first time. They basically, that entire outfit that Bucky's wearing, that's his Winter Soldier outfit.
It is his Winter Soldier outfit.
It is his Winter Soldier outfit.
This morning I was listening to. So I have a Google routine in the morning where it tells me my daily news while I get ready for the day. Mm-hmm. And IGN came on and they told me that there was a website or something like that for Madripoor.
How do you? Yeah, I heard it. Yes, I did. How do you do your Google routines in the morning? I need to do that on my phone.
I'll teach you.
How do you do it?
After the show. I'll teach you after the show.
Yeah, cool. That'd be great.
But they were saying that there was this website that got posted about it, and there were subtle hints to the X-Men.
I need to look up this website.
But now the website has changed that and gotten rid of the X-Men stuff. There was something to. There was something. I think Mystique was mentioned in it.
That would make sense. Hang on, I'm gonna go check it. What's I'm gonna just check. I'm just gonna Google the name of the city.
Yeah, man. It's mentioned a lot in the X-Men comics too. The city. So.
Oh shit! It would help if I turn on my internet.
But here's the thing: if that's true, all right. If this is all true with what came out, this is the second show that's teasing the X-Men.
Yeah. So it actually is right. So. The city is actually from X-Men.
Yeah.
It's officially the Principality of Madripoor, was an island in Southeast Asia, located in the southern portion of Strait of Malacca, southwest of Singapore. Its capital and single large city was Madripoor, which was divided between the wealthy high town and impoverished, crime-ridden low town. This served to represent an extreme social inequality in Madripoor. Described as a place for very rich and the very poor, Madripoor was once a haven for pirates, a tradition that has somewhat continued to present day with a lawless quality. The principality did not allow other nations to extradite criminals. However, it is still considered one of the business capitals of the Pacific Rim. The island was best known because of its relation to the mutant known as Wolverine, and the fact that the villainous Viper was a long-time ruler. More recently, it was a focus point of an alien invasion led by Khan. So I'm guessing Khan is that Khan? No, so it's not. I thought there was Kang the Conqueror or some weird thing like it. No, that's another villain that they should bring in.
Is Shatner gonna show up?
Yeah, Khan. Or in the Star Wars Into Darkness, is Spock gonna show up? Just goes Khan.
You mean Star Trek Into Darkness?
Did I say Star Wars again?
Yeah.
God damn it! I can't help it, man. I love Star Wars. I'm not the biggest Star Trek fan. Sue me. But I think it's cool that they're starting to use cities that are based in X-Men comics. You know damn well that Marvel's setting up the X-Men.
Oh,
come on.
they have to.
Come on. They
This
have
is
to
twice
be.
now. Within, a couple of months that they're teasing this, there has to be an announcement soon.
There has to be. And if they do it right, if we literally saying, hi, we're doing another X-Men movie, and it's going to be about it's literally going to be about the first mutants that show up, Cyclops, Wolverine. If they just do the X-Men movie again. Just get the original cast to come back. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, original cast of which one?
Of the original one with Patrick Stewart, Hugh Jackman. I'd love Jackman to come back. He really should.
I wonder. I wonder if he will. I know he says he won't. But now he's got an offer, right? He will have an offer where he'll go, you're now in the MCU, you will have all of this.
And they might let him wear his costume because remember
the money.
Do you remember the Wolverine movie where he goes to Japan?
That's just the Wolverine, right?
Yeah, the Wolverine.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that one? Do you remember the deleted scene that they showed?
Yeah.
With his suit. That suit, he was meant to wear that.
Yeah, he was.
But they didn't do it.
He never got to.
It still baffles me why they didn't. I would have loved to wear that suit. It looked so cool. It looked nice. It looked clean. It looked real. It was a real suit, and I would have loved him to wear that. That would have been so cool. I would have loved it. Maybe it has like a tactical combat awareness. Maybe it helps him. Maybe it gives him protection and stuff like that. I would have loved him wearing it in the Wolverine movie when he goes to fight the Silver Samurai. Sorry, I really don't like that Wolverine movie. It's okay. It's pretty damn cool.
And that we mentioned on the Rip the other night.
Yeah, we got that show tomorrow night. We're going to bloody talk about... was it tomorrow night or Thursday?
Thursday.
I keep forgetting.
Unless you want to do it tomorrow night.
No, man. Keep it to Thursday if you want. So I can do some research because I really don't want to watch Aragon again, but I'm going to have to, aren't I?
Yeah, look, it's probably best we keep that to Thursday so I can give it a watch.
Exactly, that's why I recommend it.
But,
yes, I think when it comes down to it, this series, it's starting to do exactly the thing that WandaVision did. It builds up. It's building up. Though it's not as long as WandaVision. It's only 6 episodes.
It's only 6 episodes.
Which is strange.
I don't know. We've had this conversation a lot, but with WandaVision, I loved it from the first go, like from the get-go.
Same. Yeah,
I thought it was really cool. And then each episode I was loving them more. But as this has been proven, I'm not waiting for it. I'm not waiting.
Yeah, I'm not waiting for it either. It's gonna drop and I'm gonna get excited for it.
I'm not waking up Fridays going, oh, it's Falcon the Winter Soilder day.
It's like, oh, cool, new episodes up. Let's watch it. Yeah, that's dropped. Cool, I would watch.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the elephant in the room. I think you want to talk about it. John Walker killing someone with Cap Shield. And this and the impact that it's going to cause. And that scene with him standing.
He knew he fucked up straight away.
He knew. Like, look at all the people that were looking at him.
Not just looking, but recording.
That, like, not only that, but that's going to... Basically, you know what's going to happen? The American government's going to fucking see that. They're literally going to go, what the hell were you thinking?
I don't think it'll just be the American government either. I reckon it'll be every government.
It'll be the world. They're going, Jesus Christ, what the hell? Why did you get this guy to be Captain America? Isn't he supposed to be a saint, like a patron of justice, not a murderer? The scene that gets me the most, that still is burned into my memory, is the scene of him standing up, holding Cap's shield, and just the blood smeared all over it. I'm like, it's never been used as a killing weapon. Never. No. It's never been used as a killing weapon.
No.
John Walker did it. He killed someone with Cap's shield. I'm going to keep calling it Cap's shield. It's not his shield.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any right to own that shield.
Right to earn that shield. You're right.
Yeah. And now it proves it that either Bucky or Sam need to get that shield away from John Walker. But now that he's taking a super soldier to him, it's going to be tough.
It's going to be a huge fight scene.
We know there's going to be a fight scene coming. And, again, John is now pissed because not only that, but Carly killed Lamar.
Yeah, Carly killed his best mate.
And, what Carly did, the look on her face was like, oh, no. I remember watching it. When that happened, I'm like, oh, shit.
It wasn't just you that... It wasn't just you that went, oh, shit. Everyone in that room went, oh, fuck.
Oh, Carly is...
even Sam and Bucky went, yeah, we're going.
Yeah, Carly's just like... I bet you in her mind's going, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm so dead.
Especially because she witnessed him do it to her friend too.
Yeah.
She knows what's coming.
She knows that he's not going to be like, I'm not coming to arrest you, I'm coming to kill you. And now, that's what's going to change
me if I'm wrong. He decapitated that guy, right?
Yeah, I bet you when he decapitated that guy. It's a vibranium shield. And
it's a Disney show, so they're not going to show it, unlike Daredevil did.
Yeah, fuck, Daredevil showed it. It was insane. No, Punisher friggin' showed it as well.
Punisher did that too, yeah.
But they literally showed a guy...
Daredevil, for me, was the one that really got me, was because it was, in the car door.
Oh, yeah, when Kingpin killed the fucking Russians. That was brutal.
Yeah.
It's just Kingpin's sitting in the car, and the Russians come up and they start beating him up oh, no, it's going to end badly.
Yeah.
And then Kingpin starts fighting back. The thing is, notice a lot of people do not underestimate Kingpin, okay? In the comics, he looks like a fat guy. It's actually not fat. It's fucking muscle. The guy is a tank. And that's why whenever you see him fight against Daredevil, hell, even Spider-Man, because he technically is a Spider-Man villain as well. That's why Spider-Man always gets worried fighting him, because the guy can take a fucking beating.
Yeah.
And he is no walk in the park. He literally has beaten the shit out of Daredevil. I mean, look what he did when they first fought against each other. He was still in his black suit. Look what he did to him. Fucking kicked the absolute shit out of him.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still can't believe he did what he did. But at the same time, I can, because this whole episode was about him, and you're starting to see him crack right at the beginning of this episode.
Yeah, you can.
Especially when it came down to when Sam's gone in to talk to Carly.
Yeah, he's trying to make her stop and realize what she's doing. Because, let's admit it, what Carly is doing, we know she thinks she's doing right, but she is doing right, but she's doing it in the wrong way. She killed people. She's killed people. And she says, it's justified. I'm like, no, it's not. You're getting more people hurt, and more people are going to keep coming after you. You can't keep doing this. You can't keep running around and doing this song and dance. Because now that the U.S. government is looking at you and realizing what you're doing, you're fucked. It's not just the American government. It's every government now knows about the Flag Smashers. And what do you think they're going to do? They're going to start sending people after them. Not only that, but the Power Broker is going after them as well, because they stole the Power Broker's Super Soldier Serum.
Which they've lost.
Thanks to Zemo. Thanks to Zemo. Yeah, that's another thing. Zemo fucking crushed all of them except one. And guess who took that one?
Mr. John Walker.
Mr. John Walker took it, and now he's a super soldier. And the thing is, he doesn't need to be a super soldier to be Captain America. The reason why Steve did it, because he wanted to not just go over and fight in the war. He wanted to stop bullies and be the good guy and stand up for the little guy. That's what made him good as Captain America.
Yeah.
And that's why I think when it comes down to it, now that John's taking the Super Soldier Serum, he's going to start getting worse.
I think next week's gonna. Well, sorry, I keep saying next week, but this week is
This week's episode in a few days. This week's episode's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting.
I feel like this week's gonna be very dramatic more than anything.
Because now John's going to use every single thing of his power that he can, not only to go after fucking Katie and that, but also he's going to be fucking more brutal when it comes to flag smashers. Any single flag smash he sees, he's going to fucking kill him.
That look, his shield's gonna be taken off him. I reckon right at the beginning of this episode.
I reckon it will be because dead set it needs to be because the guy literally is he's a fucking loose cannon.
He's a loose cannon. But in saying that though, I did vaguely hear that there is going to be an altercation in which Bucky and Sam take back the shield.
Well, they have to.
So I'm wondering more than anything that I reckon he'll be hesitant and he won't let them take the shield back. And that's
going to be a huge fight.
That might be how Bucky and Sam get the shield back. Is they'll be told to go in and get it.
Yep, they will be because I reckon the guy that gave him the John Walker's a girl now.
Joanne Walker.
Joanne Walker sounds like some country music singer. Who are you? I'm Joanne Walker. I'm the singer known as Captainess Americaness. But no, I reckon the guy that gave John the shield is realizing now. He's literally going, I fucked up massively. Oh dear.
Yeah, I reckon the government will be going for him now too.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, their saint, their patron saint, their hero, just murdered someone. And I'm not just like, oh, he just shot someone. No,
in cold blood too.
In cold blood, he decapitated someone with the fucking shield. Right in front of people who were recording. It's going to end up everywhere.
Everywhere. Absolutely everywhere.
Not only that, but he did it in front of 2 Avengers.
Sam, you could just tell by the expression on Sam's face that he was just devastated.
My God. Yeah, Bucky, even though Bucky's seen death, he's probably never seen someone kill with Steve Shield.
With Steve Shield, but at the same time, though, I reckon sometimes he probably doesn't even remember some of the people he's killed and the way he's killed it because he was under the mind control. Yeah. So I mentioned before that there was some behind the scenes stuff on TikTok.
Yeah, you were saying that.
This scene got leaked out on TikTok about maybe a month or 2 ago.
Of John Walker
in a building, in a hotel building that was right there. It was filming and recorded it. Must have been recorded it from their balcony. And people, I think people were thinking that it was Bucky that had the shield and he was on a rampage. Where other people also thought maybe it was Bucky that might have been the one that died.
No, they wouldn't do that.
But
it's Falcon The Winter Soilder.
It is. But you never know though. Because it was a recorded scene. No one knew it at the time. It was while it was filming. No one knew what was going on.
No one knew.
No one knew the story.
I do apologize if you can hear my cat out there. He's meowing again. Kingsley, stop it. That's gonna be weird on the recording. They're gonna be like talking about Falcon The Winter Soilder, like, who the hell's Kingsley? Who the hell's that? But back to what you say.
Just that a lot of people didn't know what was going on, didn't know what the storyline was, so it was just open up to interpretation.
Yeah, it was. It's interesting how this series is playing out. It's Sam makes a mistake giving the shield away. It's now put into the hands of someone that does not deserve the shield, that is probably losing their mind because now they got not only that, but the reason why I can understand why John is losing his mind. He's literally got the responsibility of being Captain America on his shoulders, and now it's even worse because now he's taking the super soldier serum. His mind is going to go from like 0 to 100 in a second.
And I think the Wakanda stuff too didn't help either. With
because
he said himself. He said, "I couldn't even beat them, and they're not super soldiers.
They're not super soldiers." But the thing is, there's a difference. John is a soldier. He's a hell of a good fighter. He's a hero. He's shown himself to be a hero. But these guys have trained their entire life.
I reckon at first he probably thought that all he would be doing was just going around doing press, and that's about it.
He didn't expect to be fighting.
I don't think he expected to be in this situation.
He didn't expect to. Yeah, he didn't expect to be in this situation. Hell, he didn't expect to be any friggin' Wakandans. I just love when they said the Dora Majaval literally do not have any jurisdiction. We go wherever we want. I'm like, I'll believe that.
It follows us. Our jurisdiction follows wherever we go.
Yeah, exactly. Because they've got every right. They're fucking Wakanda. What are you going to do against Wakanda? You've got no fucking strength against them. They literally are the most powerless fucking nation on Earth. Like, they have access to freaking one of the most strongest metals on Earth, vibranium. Their entire city is metal
on Earth, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Well, on Earth, yeah, but then that bullshit that came in with fucking Thanos' sword in Endgame, which I still do not understand.
Yeah, what was it again? Sword. What did they say it was?
I think it was like some type of space sword. I think the dwarf blacksmith that made Thor's hammer.
Oh, yeah.
Made Stormbreaker. I think that's what made it, but it never was an explanation. I just sound stupid. I was just like, if that thing can withstand Thor's fucking hammer Mjolnir, then why can't it withstand a fucking sword? That's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
I didn't understand it. I was just like, fuck off.
Yeah.
It's vibranium. It literally is vibration absorbent, and it literally is indestructible. I mean, for God's sake, he's still got a grenade blast to it. He's literally thrown it he's thrown it so far. It's blocked hammer blows. It's blocked Iron Man's repulsors, which literally blew off Bucky's arm.
Well, actually, that's the one thing. Did you like that part when the Wakanda, the Wakandian person just like bashed him up against the chest and just he lost his arm?
He lost the arm. It took off the arm. I was just like, holy crap. They probably did that for a reason because they probably didn't trust him yet.
And Sam's like, did you know they could do that? He's like, nah. Yeah. Did you see, I do have to say, did you see the meme on Facebook though this week to do with that scene?
No, I don't. Oh, yeah. Isn't it something to do with fucking Buzz Lightyear? Miss Nesbitt. Oh, good. Yeah, now I do remember seeing that. I had a fucking giggle. I was just like, oh, God, let's do a Miss Nesbitt fucking meme right here. I'm Miss Nesbitt. Oh, God. Of course, someone's going to throw in the Miss Nesbitt fucking joke. It's absolutely hilarious.
And they are in the same company, so...
I'm not expecting Buzz Lightyear to show up in the MCU. It would be kind of hilarious. Run like the wind, Bullseye! Go kill Thanos! Yeah, Zemo versus Buzz Lightyear. To infinity.
Who are you? Are you a super soldier?
I am Buzz Lightyear.
Space Ranger.
Space Ranger. Yeah, Buzz Lightyear joins the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
It's perfect. And Woody can fucking go into World War II with Cap.
Oh, God.
Ride like the wind, Bullseye, and go and let's go to war. Fight Red Skull. I marvel. I want a fight between Woody and the Red Skull. I want that fight. Make that happen.
Woody versus Rocket.
You watch fucking Rocket just pull off Woody's arms and try to put on a weapon. I want that guy's arm. And Rocket's is gonna want to take Bucky's arm. Now they can pop off. He's just like, I'm gonna need that arm.
Yeah. Now that we know that can.
How much for the guns? Not for sale. Okay, how much for the arm? I love that scene in Infinity War where just like Bucky and Rocket are just shooting. He just picks up Rocket and just starts spinning around and shooting him. And it was just like, give me more team ups of them. That's amazing.
I want. Are we getting? I think we're getting a series of them, aren't we? Or is it just Groot?
I think it's no. I don't know if we're getting anything with Groot. Not as far as I'm aware. I have to double check the Marvel stuff. Jesus Christ, I keep yawning. Jeez. No, it'd be interesting, but no, this back to Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This episode was just shocking. It really was shocking.
It really was.
The John Walker killed someone. Like, I'm gonna keep saying it a lot, but I fucking mean it. John killed someone with Cap's
There
shield.
is a show.
There is?
What we know so far is Marvel is developing a series of shorts featuring new and unusual characters anchored by Baby Groot himself.
So,
James
like,
Gunn will executive produce I Am Groot.
I am Groot. Is Vin Diesel going to be part of it?
Oh, you'd have to. I'm, by the sounds of that, anchored by Baby Groot himself. Is he doing like a talk show?
I would find that absolutely hilarious if he was doing like a talk show. That'd be funny. I'd laugh my ass off at that. Just.
Well, I sent something to you a while ago when I got HBO Max briefly, and there was an Elmo talk show.
Yes, I remember this. Jeez, no.
So if Disney do that, but with a Groot, that would be funny.
La 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 la.
And good.
Oh God, I'm sorry. If anybody is a fan of Sesame Street, I do apologize. I don't like Elmo. I'm not the biggest fan. I find him ridiculous. I used to love the series back in the day when I was a kid, but nowadays I watch it, I'm like, what the fuck, guys? Just get off the drug.
Why are you still watching it, Talon? Don't you know your ABCs?
Thanks for joining in the podcast, guys. I do appreciate it. Talon out. Bye. No, I'm kidding. Did I really put on a serious face this then?
No. Anyway, we have to talk about Zemo stuff.
Oh, yes, Zemo. I like when he's dancing in a club for an hour.
Well, yeah, that was good. I can't believe the hashtag made that work.
It works. It really does. You know what's even more amazing? So when that scene played, I got my Shazam app and I actually it's gotta be a song here. I found the song from that episode. I've got it on my Spotify.
Have you?
Yes. Let me show you. I'm not gonna play it because for licensing purposes, but I'll give you the name of the song. It's absolutely hilarious. It's in my like songs. It's called Caged. It's called Caged Emporium Remix. It's by Jim Davis and Imperium. It goes for hang on. It goes for 3 minutes and 59 seconds. It is absolutely hilarious, and I laughed my ass at the fact that I actually found it.
Jim what?
Jim Davies. So it's called Caged. So it's Caged.
All right, found it.
Yeah, Imperium Remix. It's the title for the album is Head Wars.
All right. Yeah, no, look, I liked his stuff in this episode.
Yeah, he's really interesting. I like this villain.
Yeah, I can't wrap my head around. I really can't wrap my head around what his motive is.
Honestly, I think his motive is that he's going to do exactly what he was doing in Civil War. He's literally going to finish his work in going after superheroes, especially super soldiers.
It's more the way that he's been playing this out. Like you don't. I'm having trouble to figure out his plan.
Yeah,
anything.
I really think his plan is that he's going to try and do something that's going to affect not just Bucky and that, but it's going to affect everybody. Not on a Thanos level, because Thanos wiped out people, but I think he's going to try and become this. I really think that he's setting up the Masters of Evil.
Must be.
He's got to be, because like
do you reckon this is the last we see him in this series?
I don't think so. I reckon he's going to show up for that last part, because he's going to literally just do this, because I think he's going to try and kill John Walker. And I honestly think he's not. I think he's going to go after all the super soldiers. And this was a theory that I saw on TikTok. I think he might go after Steve.
Okay,
I
explain.
honestly think he might try and go after Steve Rogers. Now we haven't heard a peep from Steve. We don't know if he's alive or dead. Think about it. Think about it for a second. Steve's probably retired somewhere. He's probably retired somewhere secret. Now, there was someone that's saying that I heard this ages ago, that I heard in the episode that he's somehow on the moon. Yeah,
Why
it was
would
in
he
the
be
fucking.
there?
I don't know. Maybe he's on the space station with Nick Fury, perhaps. But I don't think he'd do that.
That doesn't sound like him.
No, but look, who knows? We don't know where he is. He could be maybe perhaps hanging, probably in a normal home with Peggy Carter.
No, Peggy died, remember?
That's right, Peggy died. But
And I do think he might be dead. Only because they make an emphasis on it in Far From Home.
That's right, they did too. Hang on.
With the montage at the beginning. And it showed Black Widow, Cap, and Tony.
That's right. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, exactly. Now I remember. I'm trying to see. I'm just trying to see if there's been any information about where Steve is. See if there's any information about it. I'm just trying to have a look. Yeah, with Steve Rogers assumed dead.
Yeah.
He's assumed dead, but he might not be dead. The episode one raises some questions about exactly what happened to the old Captain America after Avengers Endgame, including a rather sad one. Is Steve Rogers dead? While it's set a few months later in the MCU timeline, Falcon Winter Soilder is very much a direct follow-up to Endgame. And more specifically, the climactic moments where an old Steve Rogers handed his shield to Sam Wilson. Steve got his happy ending with Peggy Carter, ostensibly in another timeline. There was a point even Endgame's directors and writers didn't agree on. Viewers don't get to see what ultimately becomes of him. Now, this has come from Scream Rant. It remains unclear if there's something Falcon and Winter Soldier will fully address, but Captain America's legacy weighs heavily over the show, in particularly Sam. While he's still carrying out contract work for the government as Falcon, he gives back the shield, declaring it's time for new heroes at a memorial service held in Steve's honor. It's clear that then the world doesn't really know what has happened to Captain America, and Sam isn't giving his old friend's secret away. So, he might not be dead.
Might not be.
Now, while it's not clear, though, what's not clear, though, is where Cap went or what he did after passing on the shield to Falcon. Did he simply continue living his more peaceful existence, go back to another timeline he seemingly came from, or he might have gone to outer space? Falcon Winter Soldier teases several possibilities. So, for instance, is he dead? Is he back in hiding? Could Steve Rogers have gone back in time? They had jumped the timelines again. Could he have, the Captain America moon theory? Finally, Falcon Winter Soldier posts another theory about what happened to Captain America after Avengers Endgame. He's on the moon. While Sam is talking with Joe Quantoris, the latter mentioned that several conspiracy theories regarding Steve Rogers' whereabouts have been sprung up, including the idea that he's on a secret base on the moon. The comment is very obvious, ridiculous, and meant to be a playful joke, but it could, at the very least, be a hint at something to come. As shown in past MCU movies, there is life on other planets. In the same time frame that Falcon the Winter Soilder takes place, Nick Fury is up in space running his own operation, which is either the real sword or something similar. In Marvel Comics, meanwhile, the Inhumans had a base on the moon, which could also link the Uatu, the Watcher, a being who observes all that's going on, and who will appear in Marvel's What If show on Disney Plus. That's another thing too. We're getting the Watcher soon on Marvel's What If show, so who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But there's possibilities. Is he dead? Is he gone to hiding? Is he maybe jumped back to his timeline? Or is he on the moon? The moon thing I find a bit ridiculous, but the in hiding thing, I don't think he would do that because he was proved innocent. But maybe he could be dead. But another thing, he could have jumped the timelines again. We don't know.
Yeah.
Have to wait and see. Maybe he just lived out his peaceful. Maybe he's just living his peaceful existence somewhere safe. Maybe out the countryside.
If anything, if we're gonna get a cameo, we might get a cameo in this one, in this show of him, if that's the case. And if anything, I reckon it should be next week's episode.
I just got your photo. Fucking hell. He really does. That's funny. That's a real good one.
I like that one. Anyone doesn't, if anyone would like to know, I just sent Talon here a photo message, and it's Old Man Steve, and it was a comparison photo of Old Man Steve and Joe Biden. We are supposed to be getting a cameo.
Oh God!
Next week.
We are? What's cameo is that one?
Trying to find. If you suspect it'll be Captain America, aka Steve Rogers, you can stop thinking that. Okay, well, there we go. There goes our theory. In an interview, Rotten Tomatoes, Spellman suggested that Episode 5's secret cameo will be a grounded character who he would love to see partnered with one of the world shakers, such as Thor.
Cool. That'd be cool.
Given that Cap was himself a world shaker, it's highly unlikely he'll appear in Episode 5. Sure, Steve Rogers is as grounded as they come, but it seems as if this cameo appearance will be someone who audiences haven't seen before in the MCU. Why do we say that? Well, according to Slash Film, that's because it will be. Reporting what they had heard of ahead of Episode 5's air date, Slash Film has claimed that the character isn't someone who hasn't appeared in the MCU yet. Additionally, they say the person or individual is primed to appear in an upcoming film. Slash Film adds that the character is an existing Marvel Comics individual and will be played by a well-known performer.
Mephisto! No, I mean I still find it funny that we thought it was Mephisto the entire time, but it was Agatha all along. Yes, I made that joke. I'm sorry to anybody who listens to us on our Spotify account. I don't apologize.
I do have to say though, that scene with Walker though, and he jumped on top of the bus, that was kind of badass.
Yeah, that was badass. He just jumped out the window.
That was a badass shot.
He's just
of him landing on that.
Just like, dude, it's just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm coming for you.
Superhero landing.
It's bad on the knees.
Okay, so this is also coming from another website too. It's a big actor who hasn't been named in the series. This is someone we didn't know is going to be in the series and is an award-winning actor or actress.
You know, I heard a while back that Ross might be showing up.
Who?
Thunderbolt Ross.
Okay, could be.
But for a while, I really want I want Red Hulk.
Mm.
I really want Red Hulk. That
I
would
doubt it'll
be.
be in this show.
No, I doubt it would be in this show. They'd have to do. It might be in She-Hulk. Remember, we got She-Hulk coming as well.
Yeah, we do.
We got She-Hulk coming in. I hope that goes. I hope it's really good. I really do. I'm keen to see it. If they ever do fucking the Thunderbolt series, please bring back John Bernthal as the Punisher in the fucking Thunderbolts with the red Punisher skull. Please, fucking do it, Marvel.
Spellman also told comicbook.com in March the 5th episode is when things just get real and fans are going to cry.
What's the next episode?
Episode 5.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna get a fucking episode that's probably going to be insane.
Do you reckon it'll be like, how Paul Bettany teased with WandaVision that there was this really big character that was gonna show up, like
And
Luke
it turned out to be,
Skywalker.
yeah, and it turned out to just be him.
Yeah.
I don't think they do that with the series because Paul Bettany got so much flack for that. People were pissed at him, going, "What the fuck?"
But this guy's comments here saying that it's going to make fans cry.
I don't want to cry. I cried at the end of it. I cried at the fucking end of Endgame, man.
What do you think's going to happen?
I swear to God, if they kill Bucky, I'm going to murder everybody. I swear to God, if they kill Bucky, I'm going on a riot.
I don't think you'll be the only one.
Me and my sloth onesie will go on a riot, murdering everybody because you killed Bucky.
I don't think they'll kill Bucky.
No,
I just don't think they will.
If they kill Sam, oh jeez.
I don't think they'll do that either.
No, my sloth says no.
Something big's happening, though.
Something. John Walker is just going to be the cameo. The cameo is just Lamar coming back from the dead. Hello.
What if the shield gets destroyed?
That's not really much because that's done before.
No, but like completely destroyed.
How would they destroy it though? They haven't got anything that can destroy it. Bucky.
That's kind of the end of Steve Rogers.
Yeah, but they could rebuild the shield. Just go to fucking Wakanda and rebuild it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Just go back there and be like, I need you to do me something. Yeah, can you make me another Captain America shield? Yeah, sure. Done. Give us an hour. Ding, ding, ding. Done. There you go.
Give us Zemo.
Give it. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, you want a new shield? Give us Zemo. And I think be like, we'll give you Zemo.
Yeah.
Who knows? We don't know what's going to happen. We have no idea.
We don't know what's going to happen. Man, this Friday, I actually cannot wait after this episode.
Yeah, that's it. All right. So
I think Friday will be the day that finally I will wake up and go, give me the episode now.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Hell yeah. Oh man. Well, let's give final ratings.
Honestly, this show has been a slow burner for me. This is definitely one I'm going back and watching from the start and make it a big ass movie, I think.
Yeah.
I said that with WandaVision, but WandaVision is one of those shows where you can just go jump in and out, I reckon.
Yeah, I agree.
Whereas this, it takes the dedication to it, and you need to sit down and watch it like a feature film.
You do. You really need to sit down and watch this as a feature film because it really feels like you're watching a Avengers movie that's just been broken up into parts.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think definitely after the series is done in 2 weeks, I'm going back and I'm watching from the get-go.
Yeah, I probably will do that myself, though I said the same thing about WandaVision and I haven't done it yet. I'm really liking this series now. Like you said, slow burner, but it's starting to pay off because now I've gone from, oh, cool, episodes drop, I'll watch it later, to like, I just jump on Disney Plus going, holy crap, new episode's up, let's watch it. I get excited.
Yeah, especially after the end with the whole John Walker scene.
Yeah.
I need answers. I need him to be held accountable.
He needs to be fucking held accountable. He killed someone with Cap's shield. You don't do that shit.
Yeah, you don't do that shit.
No, you don't. And the fact that he did it, though, look, I can understand why he did it because, like, what?
He wasn't in the mental space for starters.
Definitely, because he just saw his best friend just die right in front of him.
Well, it wasn't just that, but he wasn't in the best mental state from the whole episode. The whole episode, he wasn't in the best mental state
because he got beaten by the door. The door.
Oh, even before that, as soon as he's first seen in this episode, and he's he comes barging down the stairs and going, "Why did you let him out?" And Bucky's like, "He let himself out."
He actually is right. He let himself out.
Yeah. He didn't do anything. Bucky didn't tell him to do anything. He just did it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he just did it. That's it.
But I think overall, this episode, I'm definitely giving this about maybe a 7.
I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10, all because of that shocking ending. That is how you do a cliffhanger for an episode.
I think for me, the reason it's a 7 is because of that shocking ending.
Mm-hmm.
You take out that last 10, 15 minutes, it's very subpar, but those last 10, 15 minutes definitely.
There were a lot of shocks in this episode, like watching Carly kill Lamar, watching seeing the Wakandans just fucking decimate all the heroes, and just John Walker killing that guy with Cap's shield.
Actually, we should mention too, Carly tried to kill him.
Yeah, Carly tried to kill him.
Yeah.
That's it. Carly tried to kill him. Carly was trying to kill him. And the thing is, Sam said to her, "You don't need to kill anybody. What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And she's just like, "It's necessary." I'm like, "No, it's not. You reckon it's necessary?"
She's like, yeah, Sam brought the worst out in her too. She's like, I will kill whoever I want if I need to. And then she's like, I didn't, you made me say that, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Didn't mean that. I actually sympathize with Carly.
She's got every reason, because when the blip happened, when Thanos snapped everybody away, all the stuff that was worrying her life went away. All those governments, all those political figures and that, life was good for her. But when everybody came back, it went back exactly the way it was.
Yeah. I sympathize with her. Like, I feel her love towards everything that she's trying to do, but I'm also feeling the sorrow and the pain she's in too.
She's suffering. She's in pain. She wants to try and fix this because all these political figures that have come back, they're all trying to do the exact same thing they were doing before Thanos snapped everybody away. Honestly, and I'm going to just say this, I can understand why Thanos did what he did, because of people like this.
Yeah.
He did it to. I reckon if it happened again, it wouldn't surprise me. Of course, they won't do the Infinity Gauntlet snap again because Thanos is dead now. He's officially dead. It's been done. And they've reversed it.
They'll just be rehashing storylines, and they don't want to do that.
No, they don't want to do that at all. Yeah. So 7.5 for me. This was a good episode, and it gets me excited for episode 5 and 6.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for episode 5 this week.
All right then. Well, Techie, this was a hell of an episode. I am now excited for this series. I'm excited for the last 2 episodes. Still can't believe we're only getting 6 episodes, but who knows? We might even get to season 2.
I have a feeling that we might get a season 2. Before we go, I just want to double check that.
Yeah, sure. It's a fake gun, guys. Don't worry. Look, I'm John Walker. I've got a 1911.
Right a second. This came out 20 hours ago.
Yep.
Sebastian, this is coming from Collider. Sebastian Stan is 11 years into playing Bucky, by the way.
He's what?
He's 11 years into playing Bucky.
Oh my god, 11 years into Bucky?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, this is coming from Collider, and Sebastian Stan had an interview, and he said, I think one of the things about him that I feel like always is how he is, and how he really is unbelievably grateful when something works. 10 years in, 11 years. How many years now? I feel like that childlike exuberance is always there. You can see the flicker in his eyeballs as he lights up. And when you talk about a character he loves, or when he says, hey, by the way, they really love this, he's in love with what he does. This is about Kevin Feige, by the way. I think that's a big part of why there's a consistent passion there from him to always find interesting ways to tell the story that makes sense. I don't know. He doesn't get a lot of credit for that. Actually, I thought WandaVision was a really big fucking creative take. Loki's going to be its own thing. And again, our tone is very different because we are in the tone of the movies, and it's much more grounded. It's a much more grounded way. But again, now we're developing this sort of buddy comedy aspect to these guys. There's comedy to this Winter Soldier character that never was there before, and Feige is a people's person. He surrounds himself with the best, and his thing is always the best idea wins. There's no ego there, and that's a huge. I'm trying to find. Doesn't mention anything there about season 2, but I know Kevin Feige mentioned it. Here we go. It's a possibility, I think. Just give me one more second. I'll find it.
Oh, I'm watching a.
Bunches of Steve Rogers missing has thrown them into opposite corners in terms of facing their lies and their demons. They got different things they're facing, but they're similar in faces in terms of the question they're asked. No, that's not. Was hesitant to return to for the series at first because he thought the production value would be taken down for television. That he ultimately joined the project because Feige promised the project would be unique.
It is. This is such a unique series. I love it. I really do. I love this series. I'm happy for Falcon Winter Soldier. I'm happy for Sebastian Stan. I'm happy for friggin' for Sam Wilson, for Anthony Mackie. I'm really happy for David Burrell. I'm really happy for this entire cast because this is a good series, and I'm really glad that Marvel saw Daniel Brühl to come back as Zemo because I reckon now that he's actually showing more of his barren side, showing more of his wearing the mask and becoming what he is, eventually what he will become. I'm excited. I'm keen, and
I've got it here. Amazing. So fans have been speculating about whether there will be a second season of The Falcon The Winter Soilder. During a virtual press conference, Feige stressed that the focus is always on quality rather than quantity.
Which is good. We get asked that question good.
Much more in television because people expect it to be like what they know before. Where's season 2? Said Feige today. We approached it like the movies. We better make this great because we won't be able to do another one. While the Marvel Studios president didn't confirm a second season, he revealed if they are able to do another one, there are certainly ideas. So they are floating the ideas, pretty much.
I'm for it. I'm fucking for it. That's it. I am so for it. If they decide to do, if this series ends good, and it has a really good climactic finish and a good finale, which are the same thing, then I will give it a season 2. I'll give it a watch, because if they can do good with WandaVision, and if they can do really good with Falcon Winter Soldier, then please give me season 2, because that'd be cool. Like, just having more adventures with Bucky and the Falcon, Bucky and Sam. Why not?
Now, we're going to go out here. We're going to finish the show just on a little funny thing here.
Yeah. What do you got?
Daniel Brühl. Do you know do you know what else he's been in?
What else has he been in?
He was in a Pixar movie. I want you to guess.
Was it Toy Story?
No. He was the voice for Lightning McQueen, the German version.
Are you kidding me? What?
No. No.
So Daniel Brühl voiced the German version of Lightning McQueen. I forgot because he's
actually German.
He's actually German, and just imagine.
I saw it on TikTok the other day, and I just had to do a double check just before I say anything, because it's just look up Lightning McQueen, German voice actor.
Okay, hang on. All right. Lightning McQueen, German. I'm checking this. It is! Oh my god, it actually is him! Yeah, he voices in the World of Cars. Daniel Brühl voices him. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh.
I thought you would like that.
Oh my god. Yeah. The cool thing about Daniel Brühl, do you also want to know another film that he's actually famous for?
He was in Rush, wasn't he?
He was in Rush. Yes, it was, and he played Niki Lauda, the former Formula One driver. Niki Lauda is possibly the greatest Formula One driver of all time. Though what happened to him is very, very sad. He was a three-time F1 drivers champion, and he's the only driver in F1 history to have been champion by Ferrari and McLaren. Now, what happening to him was a very tragic accident. So Lauda was seriously injured in a crash at the 1976 German Grand Prix at Nürburgring, during which his Ferrari 312 T2 burst into flames, and he came close to death after inhaling toxic fumes and suffering severe burns. He survived, recovered sufficiently to race again just 6 weeks later at the Italian Grand Prix. Although he lost the year's title by just 1 point to James Hunt, he won his second championship the year after during his final season at Ferrari. So basically, he had a huge car accident that pretty much he suffered severe burns and almost killed him.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking crazy.
Daniel is also in the new Kingsman movie.
Is he?
Yep, he's in The King's Man. It's supposed to be coming out in December this year.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh man, he's doing shit. I'm checking it out. He's going to be in The King's Man. Yeah, it's about the first Kingsman.
Also in Inglourious Bastards as well.
Yes, he was in Inglourious Bastards, which is fucking hilarious. I'm checking that. Yeah, The King's Man. Falcon the Winter Soilder. I'm just checking. He was in Inglourious Bastards. He played Frederick Zola. I think he was like a German.
Yeah.
He was in Rush. He played Niki Lauda. He got so many nominations. He was nominated for the BAFTA for Rush. He will be in The King's Man. He plays Felix Yusupov. It's in post-production at the moment, but it's an upcoming period action spy film directed by Matthew Vaughn. It's the third installment.
The fourth or third movie, isn't it?
It's the third installment in the Kingsman film series. And the film serves as a prequel to 2014's Kingsman: The Secret Service and 2017's Kingsman: The Golden Circle. This is a prequel. So its premise, as a collection of history's worst tyrants, criminals, masterminds gather to plot a war to wipe out millions, one man and his protege must race against time to stop them. So basically, Ralph Fiennes, he's playing the Dukes of Oxenford. You've got Gemma Arterton in it. Rhys Ifans as Grigory Rasputin. Rhys Fiennes is literally, he's a really good. He was Dr. Kirk Connors in The Amazing Spider-Man. You got Matthew Good as well, Tom Hollander, Harry Dixon, Daniel Bruhl, of course, Imogen Hooson, Charles Dance, Aaron Taylor Johnson. Yes, Aaron Taylor Johnson is in this movie as well. He plays Lee Unwin, Stanley Tucci as well, Neil Jackson, Joel Basman, Alison Steadman, Robert Aramiano, and Gabriella Princip, and Alexandra Marie Lara. I actually know Stanley Tucci. Stanley Tucci is an amazing fucking actor. He's
Do you know who Ralph Fiennes is?
Ralph Fiennes is Voldemort.
Okay, good.
I know Ralph Fiennes. How can you not know Ralph Fiennes? Have you seen
Schindler's List?
Schindler's List. Well, have you also seen In Bruges as well?
I haven't seen that one, no.
It's hilarious. There's a scene with him where he's like gets so angry, he starts destroying the phone he was just talking to another guy on. His wife comes in, she's like, Mark. He's like, what? It's an inanimate object. You're an inanimate fucking object. I'm like, I couldn't stop laughing. It's hilarious. It's one of those like dark humor type of period pieces. It's so good. We'll save that for another time.
He's in No Time to Die.
Yeah, he's in No Time to Die. He plays M.
He's playing M. Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing M. Yeah, which I'm so excited to see No Time to Die. Whenever they fucking release it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
all right, guys.
We're gonna wrap up the show.
That's the end of the show.
Yeah.
You can come and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at the Techie and Talon Show. Also follow us on Facebook if you aren't already at the Techie and Talon Show. Go follow our Spotify where this show will be up very soon in the next coming days, I reckon.
Yep.
Also, go follow our Instagram at the Techie and Talon Show and our Twitter at Talent_show and on Twitch, which we will have started streaming games on there. I'll give you the login so you can start streaming on there too.
Yeah, that'd be great. I can start streaming on the PS4 and play some games on there. But also another cool thing is if you guys actually want to meet us, we'll be at Supernova this coming weekend. Me and Techie are going. Techie's only coming on the Saturday. He won't be there on the Sunday. I will be there both days. If you guys want to meet us, want to come talk to us about the show, hell, if you want to come see us in our cosplays and that, Techie, are you doing a cosplay or?
Nah, I'm coming just as a photographer this Saturday.
Sweet. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So, if you guys want to meet us, ask us about the show, stuff like that, by all means, come talk to us.
Yeah, and if you guys have got any tips for us, we're more than...
We'd love taking on him. Yeah, we'd love taking on tips and information.
If you have any ideas of any shows, let us know. If you want to, if there's a certain type of show talk that you want us to do.
If there's any bad movies you want us to rip into for our regular The Rip on Thursday nights, which you guys can check us out, we'll be doing a new show for that. A new movie that we're going to be tearing the absolute shit out of, and that's Aragon. That's live action. But if you have any more bad movies you want to tell us about, please tell us. And I'll probably watch them and probably cry in the corner because of how terrible they are. Anyway. Thank you guys for watching.
All right. Thanks, guys. So we will be back Thursday night for the Rip doing Aragon.
And that'll be the only show this week because we are going to Supernova. So there'll be no show for Saturday and Sunday because I'm going to be exhausted for both days. And I know for a fact that Techie's going to be exhausted as well and probably doesn't want to because he can't do it without me.
Exactly. But we will probably do a Monday show because there has been quite a bit of news drops this week.
There has been a lot of news dropped. Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
So I feel like we should we should probably do a Monday show anyway to talk about it.
Yeah.
It will be a late show though. It'll probably be maybe an 8:30, 9 o'clock show on Monday.
Yeah. All right.
So feel free to watch us and meet us on Saturday.
Okay.
All right, guys. Until then. Techie out.
Talon out.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.